More and more bridges in the Miami Valley are falling apart, and it's starting to impact drivers.
This after a 2 News investigation exposed the problem earlier this year. Natalie Tendall back with an update, asking what it's going to take to make our bridges safer.
Dozens of bridges in Montgomery County are visibly withering away, and that's dangerous for drivers. Now some have posted load limits on them to prevent the damage from getting worse. And if they don't get fixed, these busy bridges will have to be closed. So what's the fix? Well, we found those in charge have different opinions.
The problem is getting worse.
It didn't last as long as it should have. That's a big problem we're having with these bridges.
Many bridges in Montgomery County are starting to go bad fast.
These are not doing anything to support the bridge.
Montgomery County engineer Paul Gruner says they simply can't afford to make all the repairs needed. Instead, they're having to ban heavy vehicles like buses and semis from crossing the bridges, forcing them to find alternate routes around them. And for the winter, that also means finding different ways to clear snow and ice from them.
They're going to use a pickup truck to do it on the bridge because our trucks loaded with salt can't cross this bridge.
Gruner and several other county engineers in Ohio we talked with say the people who use the roads need to pay more for them. They would like to see a small increase to vehicle registration fees or a reallocation of the gas tax. A bill was introduced to the Ohio State House this year that would do just that.
That would allow counties, cities, townships to add some to the vehicle registration fees. It would be a maximum of $15 a year, a little over $1 a month.
But 2 News Investigates found that bill didn't go very far. We asked State Representative Niraj Antani why.
And I'm not going to favor another tax increase. And so we need to find another way to come around and fix our infrastructure.
What is that other way?
Well, I think that local governments need to look at allocating their dollars to fix these problems.
Antani says the county needs to invest more of its money into road and infrastructure fixes, but he also says the state could stand to do the same.
There is money out there at the state level, at the federal level, that we can figure out to solve this problem, and that's what I think we need to look at.
Antani is a member of the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. He says if county engineers come to the table and propose something other than raising taxes, he's willing to see what more can be done.
Is this going to be a priority to be looked at?
Yeah, absolutely.
Many county engineers in Ohio still maintain increasing the fees for the people using the roads is a good option because the deterioration is not anyone's fault. They say fixing these bridges is not as easy as moving local money around because many counties are already seeing less state funding coming in, and bridges are getting more expensive to build and maintain.
Inflation's getting the best of all of us. We can only do half of what we could 10, 15 years ago.
Now, Gruner says the Montgomery County bridge problem is just an example of what's happening across the United States. As far as fixing the problem here, he says their Engineers Association plans to talk with state legislators to see if they can come up with a solution before the next state budget is finalized. I'll keep you posted on what happens there. Natalie Tendall, 2 News Investigates.